Hey, how's it going? Another episode of the podcast here. Today's going to be a little bit of a different episode. It's just 11 o'clock at night. I just came out to my car to get something, do some things. And I figured I might as well just record the podcast before I go back to my house. Just so I don't wake up my roommates here. So the camera, there's not going to be lighting. Sorry. It's more of an audio thing anyways, I guess. So what did I learn today? That's the first question I'm just going to start my podcast off with. And basically, today I spent the majority of my day reading Tim Ferriss and Warren Buffett. I was reading the 4-Hour Work Week. I got about halfway through that today. And the big things that I picked up that Tim Ferriss talks about in the 4-Hour Work Week is basically automating anything that happens over and over. If you have any kind of task that you do routinely, automate it or batch it. That were his two main methods. So laundry, automate it. You get a service to do that. Cost $10. I'm doing that myself because I'm so lazy. Dishes would be another one. Posting social media content would be another one. Pretty much anything that you can think of that a VA could potentially do, get a VA to do it. VAs are really cheap and you get them from India, like $7 an hour, and apparently they're just like fucking amazing for $7. So get a VA to do pretty much everything. That's what I got from Tim Ferriss. And the other thing too, all right, so you got to use the 80-20 rule. Okay. The 80-20 rule, also known as Price's Law, also known as something else is Moore's Law, I think, or no. I have no clue. Basically, or maybe it was Price's Law. It says that 80% of the work you do gets done by 20% of the inputs. Okay? 20% of the things you do result in 80% of the output. So let's say, for example, I have the job of making a house, building a house. 20% of that job is setting up that foundation. But once that foundation is set, you know, the structure of the house is there. It would last. It's 80% done. Now you're just adding trimming, adding a little floorboards or like the design part. But that's going to take you a long time. It's 80% more time, 80% more inputs you're going to have to put in, and you're only going to get that 20% margin back, if that makes sense. Some activities that you can perform during the day are more effective than others. Tim Ferriss is telling us you got to focus on the fucking effective things throughout your day. And the things that are effective are what's actually getting you towards the result you're trying to do. Okay, a lot of stuff we do, we have a lot of busy work throughout our days. I know for myself, I have fucking hours of busy work every day, and it always just creeps in there. Jordan Peterson, I know one example. He talks about like how he'll say, you know what, man? You waste 5 hours a day. Jordan Peterson says we waste 5 hours a day, and I don't think he's too far off when he says it. Just scrolling on YouTube, being mindless on our phones. If you look, on your phone, you can actually look at your screen time. You can look at your screen time and see what apps you're spending your time on. And I'm telling you, man, I have 5 hours, 5.5 hours. It used to be 3. It's up to 5.5. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'll tell you one thing. I spend a lot more time mindlessly on messages now. I spend a lot more time mindlessly. So I'm talking to people through text message. Social media, not so much. I mean, I'm pretty good for social media. But messaging and YouTube are my big ones. Although I would argue YouTube's not too worse. Yeah, so how do we get on to that? Basically, try not to waste your time. That's the big thing. And then after that, I went to reading Charlie Munger. I only read maybe 30 pages of Charlie, or 20 pages even. I don't even read, not too much. I might read them a little more when I get back in there. Or actually, I'm gonna light one up. But let me just keep talking here. It was Charlie Munger. He was talking about the mental models once again. He was saying Charlie Munger's big on this, on having a broad understanding of all the different mental models that can kind of help you make the decisions in the disciplines. So, for example, a very broad mental model for economics would be the law of supply and demand. You know, you got the more quantity, the more supply, the less demand. And that applies to many areas of life. One from physics would be Newton's law. For every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction. The way you can see that in other places other than just physics, think of it. Every action that you take as well has an equal and opposite reaction. If you're nice to somebody, there's going to be some sort of reaction out of that. If you're mean to somebody, again, there's going to be some sort of reaction. It's useful to think in these terms and apply, you know, there's huge frameworks that apply mainly to physics to other areas of life. Charlie Munger says everything's interconnected. We move one damn thing, everything else moves too. You can't just use, you know, if you're unidimensional, disciplinary, you only have one. You can only think in one fucking broad terms of. You can only think of one I am so sorry for the terrible wording here. You can only think in one kind of one specific range of the world. You only understand things in terms of economic models. So you turn into the proverbial man with a hammer. To every problem that he encounters that is a problem, he uses his economic model. He's a man with the hammer. Okay, every problem's a nail, I should say. Give me a second here, boys. So, yeah. Other than that, for my plans for now, I'm considering creating a website. I have very interesting plans. I don't know if I want to. I'm considering creating some sort of website, blog, and sending traffic that way, and just doing affiliates through that. Obviously, the podcast is big here. I'm in a kind of dilemma where I really have no clue what I want to do. Honestly, I really have zero clue what I want to do. Like, for money, what do I have to do to get money? I have no clue. What should I do? There's a lot of people saying different things on what I should do to get money. I've been listening. For example, Grant Cardone saying getting fucking multiple streams of income. Makes sense. You know, if you want to get rich, Ty Lopez says that too. You got to get multiple streams of income. But you got guys like Gary now saying, live out your passion, dude. If you don't love it, if you don't love what you're doing, you ain't going to make it. And, you know, I can imagine Grant and Ty saying that as well. So then that makes me think, okay, well, I don't know what I love. What do I love to do? So yeah, I'm just kind of like adventuring. The podcast is cool. I like talking about what I learned. I do thoroughly enjoy learning and reading. I mean, I just read all day. I just read all day today. Pretty much my whole day today was just reading. I wish I could have read faster. I got a little bored in the middle there, or got a little tired, honestly, reading. I feel like I should have took a shower or something. Yeah. Yeah, anyways. So it's kind of nice to talk about what I learn about here and post this online, and I don't know, this is kind of cool. I feel like I'm taking some action, but really, just looking at this right now, what am I really doing? Wow, the meta has been broken. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, what? I'm having like a moment here where I'm just thinking, what life do I want to lead? Do I not see what's happening here? I don't know. Probably something good. what does that even mean? Probably something good. Like, it'd probably be better to live a life where you're helping people. In what way? How are you helping people? What are you doing? What do you have? Like, you know, this is just I'm having like a little bit of an open dialogue with myself right now. This is something I do quite a bit. I don't know if it's effective or not. I think feedback analysis would be a good tool to kind of see if it's effective or not. Oops, extra lights on the car. But really, I'm just having a conversation with myself and letting my thoughts kind of sprawl. So what do you want to talk about? Well, what were we talking about? We were talking about, it's really cold too, by the way, so I'm gonna kind of shiver. What were we talking about? Ooh, this is so funny. Basically what we want to do. You know, it's good to help people, but really we're getting to the core desires or something. Okay, what do you not want to do? Okay, invert. You can't figure it out. Mental one. Invert. What do you not want? Okay, you don't want to suffer. I don't want a life where, let me think. I would rather not have a life where I'm poor, for sure. I would rather, what does that mean though, where I'm poor? Basically, I mean, I just don't want that. I mean, I could pay a low payment. How low? I don't know, like I can make $1,000 a month. It's not like too much, is it? $1,000. I feel like that's pretty reasonable for something you can hit to live. But I want to prosper, so let's do like 1,500. You know, $1,500 a month. I can make that. Like, yeah, that would be fine. $1,500 a month. Now, I always go back. My time's probably worth if I do hourly, like $15. So 100 hours, 25 hours a week at minimum wage. Basically, fuck that. I don't want to do no minimum wage, yo. So okay, I just gotta figure out to make that amount of money. Well, I mean, I would do minimum wage if the job was like nice. You know what I mean? I don't care about the wage as much as I don't want to do any of those jobs. Maybe working for Ty. That's why I always keep coming back to working for Ty. You know, like, you know, Ty Lopez, he would pay $15 an hour. I'd be living comfortable on that, bro. Like, people be complaining like that's not enough, but like, I don't know, bro. That'd be pretty easy to live on, I think. So I'm just like sitting really weird because I can't sit in this chair. So 1,500. I gotta get these social media going for self-win energy. I don't think that's gonna be too hard either. I gotta meet with Marion, admin, and basically like sell her on me. Gotta sell her on the idea that I'm smart. I'll make shit happen, Marion. Don't worry. That when I meet her, I'm gonna have to have some sort of funnel page set up for her, ready to go. And I'll show her, boom, boom. Look, we can do this and this right quick. Oh yeah, this is a private website I just made. Yeah, she'll be impressed by that, I think. What else are we thinking here? What else are we talking about here, yo? So in terms of what I'm gonna do, what else do I not want to have? I don't want to. What do I know? I don't want to be hated by people. I don't want to. I think I want to have a companion, like a girlfriend, honestly. But at the same time, I won't settle. Oh, you gotta live. Yeah, that's the truth, man. Like, I think it'd be nice to have a girlfriend, but I don't think it'd be nice if you got the wrong girl. I think that would just fuck your life up if you got the wrong girl, honestly. So that's something to think about. I just don't think I mean, you can never know, but I guess, like, in my mind, the girl that I meet is not in Halifax. She might be though. I don't know. I don't know how this. I haven't. But I don't think she is. So I'm not certain. I have no fucking clue on that one. But yeah, totally down for that. Health. I want to be a little bit like, I just want to be running. Honestly, my health, I'm not worried about. I know my health is going to be good. I know I'm going to get my health good. The only thing about health, I would say, maybe is human. I got to stop that. So I think I know what to do. It's cessation of action. And yeah. And then I'll just kind of start reading. I'll just keep reading. I'm just going to read like fucking mad boys and try to podcast with anybody I can get to. I got to reach out more. Oh. Okay. Have a good night.